Ladies and gentlemen, federal employees, today we're answering the question, as FERS federal employees, are you eligible for Social Security at 62? We're going to answer that question as well as all the things you need to know to maximize your Social Security benefit as a federal employee. Now let's dive in. Long story short, if you're under the FERS system, a federal employee under the FERS system, which if you're hired after, I think it's 1989 or something like that, you're under this system. So the vast majority of you that are going to be watching are under the system. You are eligible for Social Security. That's part of your package, your employment package, okay, your benefits. Now, the old system, this is why this question comes up, the old system under CSRS does not pay into Social Security, and the vast majority of them do not get Social Security benefits, okay? But again, the new system, you do get benefits. The old system, you do not. Now, in the old system, you also have time in your career where you worked and did pay into Social Security. You may get some benefits, but again, that's complicated. So we're not going to talk about that today. Now, to be eligible, though, for Social Security, you have to have what they call 40 credits or quarters of work and that you paid into Social Security. So if you have a normal full career for under FERS or under any job really, you're going to have at least 40 credits because a quarter, of course, is 3 months. So that's 10 years worth of time, okay? So if you have basically about 10 years of time that you pay into Social Security, you are eligible for benefits. However, just getting 10 years doesn't mean your benefit's going to be large. They actually look at the 35 highest earning years of your career to determine what your benefits are going to be. The more money you make during this time, the 35 years, the more your Social Security benefits are going to be, okay? And let's say, though, over the course of your career, you actually worked 38 years total between that movie theater job when you're 16 and everything, you had 38 years, they're going to look at the 35 highest, okay? The three lowest in that example would drop off. They're only going to look at the 35 highest earning years. So again, the more you make during your career and the more you pay into Social Security over the course of your career, the bigger your benefits are going to be. Now, Social Security is an interesting benefit. You can turn it on at any time between age 62 and 70. Okay, the longer you wait, the bigger the benefit may be. So for example, these numbers aren't exactly right, but this is just an example of how it works. Let's say at 62, your benefit is $2,000. Let's say at 65, your benefit is $3,200, okay? And then at 70, your benefit is, let's say, $4,500, okay? This is an example of what might happen to your benefits at different times. And you can start it at any time. You can start it at 63 in 3 months. You can start it at any time. And these increases are going to be prorated based on how far you delay. So the longer you wait to get benefits, the bigger they are. So really the decision is, do you want to wait longer and get fewer but larger benefits or payments, or start it early and get smaller but more payments over time? So there's no perfect scenario and perfect time to take it. And I've got other videos on deciding which age to take it, so definitely go check those out if you want to know more about that. But an interesting benefit that FERS get under the FERS system, again, is if you retire before 62, and again, 62 is the earliest you can start your Social Security. If you retire before 62, you actually get what they call the FERS supplement, which is kind of a bridge payment to get you to the time that you can start Social Security. This is an example of how it works. Let's say you retire at 57, okay? You would get the FERS supplement between 57 and 62, okay? At which point the FERS supplement would go away at 62, it would drop off. But after 62, again, then you can start your Social Security, okay? Your normal Social Security, depending on when you can start it. You can start at any time there. So the FERS supplement, again, is a way to, if you retire early, to get some additional benefit right in here. Again, this would be the supplement right here. Because, again, Social Security will only start as early as 62. It cannot start earlier than that in the vast majority of cases. Now, I've got whole videos on the FERS supplement. First, you have to be eligible for it. Again, it stops at 62. Not all federal employees get it. Even if you retire early, you have to be eligible for it. A quick summary on that is you have to have a full-blown retirement. So at age 57 or your MRA, you've got to have 30 years. Or at age 60, you got to have at least 20 years, okay? And of course, you can't get the supplement if you retire after 62 because the supplement always stops at 62. So food for thought, these are some of the factors to be considering if you are a FERS federal employee, whether you're eligible, what you have to do to increase your benefits, which is basically work longer, make more, pay more into the system, and the longer you wait, the bigger your benefits. But of course, if you retire early, you could potentially get the FERS supplement at or before 62, okay, to help bridge the gap between retirement and Social Security age. So I hope that's helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next video.